what's up? It's Gene. You have value. One of my biggest regrets in life is when I was a freshman in college, and I used to go to the basketball course to practice in the mornings by myself. But one thing that used to bother me is there was always this janitor in there that she would have her headphones on and she was singing gospel music to the top of her lungs. And before I could get on the floor, I had to wait for her to finish cleaning it. One day she walked up to me and she said, "Oh, how you doing? What's your name, sir?" I said, "My name is Gene." She said, "Oh, I'm Miss Betty." And Miss Betty and I became great friends, and she was one of my biggest encouragers. She used to always say, "Gene, one day you're gonna do great things for God. Gene, one day you're gonna speak to a lot of people. Gene, one day you're gonna be an inspiration." And she was contagious because she had this spirit of encouragement, and she always saw the best in other people no matter what. And I remember one day I walked into the cafeteria and I would go and eat lunch with her, but on this particular day, when I sit at the table, she just starts crying. I mean, bawling, tears going down her eyes. I'm thinking somebody died in her family. I have no idea what's going on. So I said, "Miss Betty, you know, what's wrong?" She said, "I was cleaning one of the professor's office, and you know what he said to me?" I said, "No, what?" Because I knew this professor. I had classes with him. I said, "What did he say?" He said, he looked at me and said, "Miss Betty, do you know why you do what you do?" And she said, "Yeah, this is my job. You know, I clean offices, I clean the gyms, I clean the facilities." He said, No. You do what you do because you are poor, you are ugly, you are black, and you are a woman." Now, you can only imagine when she told me this, how I felt. I became enraged, extremely angry. I jumped up from the table. She said, "Where you going?" I said, "Hold on, I'm about to go curse this fool out. Who the hell he think he is to talk to somebody like that?" She said, No. You don't go say anything. I don't want you to get involved with this, Gene. Focus on your education." Tell you what happened the next day after she told me this incident. I was walking to the gym and I'm still thinking about this, how rude this guy is. And I walked right past his office and I knew he was in there that morning. I still wanted to say something. But when I walked into the gym, I heard the gospel sing. I look in and Miss Betty was mopping the floor and she was singing as she always does. I walk up to her and "How you doing? You know, you seem like you're happy today." And she said, "Gene, despite what he said about me or what anybody else said about me in life, one thing I know for sure is that I have value. And so do you." Miss Betty's message was not just a message to me, it was a message to all of us. And there's some of you all out there, you feel like you have no value. You feel like there is nothing about you that allows you to feel worthy, but that's not true. You are valuable. Despite what your parents may have said, you are valuable. Despite what your teacher may have said, you are valuable. Despite what others may say that may or may not like you, because inside of you are life lessons you can teach other people. You have a story that can add value to hundreds, thousands, or millions of lives. But that only will happen when that story comes out the inside of you. You are a valuable success story. So become the valuable success story in somebody else's life, and you will help them to bring out the valuable success story that's inside of them.